Cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our live coverage. We're here all day speaking to some really exciting companies, exploring the intersections of AI, immersive, robotics, and all kinds of technologies. We work for a program over in Manchester called Media City Immersive Technologies Innovation Hub, and we're really lucky to be working collaboratively with a number of businesses who are looking at the future of accessibility, looking at the future of mental health for children, but also looking at the tools that are going to enable and empower teachers to create amazing kind of learning environments. So it's a real delight to have Chris Guerin here today to speak about his company, Xpllore. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do and what you're doing with us?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. Xpllore sort of stemmed out of an original sort of problem and idea that we had in our own business, and a lot of these new ideas usually do. And originally we went out to simplify the access to virtual reality, and then what we realized is we achieved that 4 years ago, and that was great. But what we found is a lot of education and teachers were saying that that's great, VR's great, we've got lots of the amazing hardware and amazing headsets, but the one crucial thing that they don't have is lots of content and lots of money for the content. So that they asked for some simplistic tools that would help them generate their own content, you know, without the need for, you know, expensive sort of like content creation and things like that. So with the, you know, the new wave of generative AI, we saw the benefits of what's happened with ChatGPT and things like DALL-E for image creation. And we thought if we could generate something similar for the content creation of immersive technologies, i.e. creating a 3D asset right in the virtual reality, would that allow, you know, teachers, professors, anybody in education to build their own lessons and content? And that's what we felt like we wanted to do. So at Xpllore, that's what we're building with the grant with Media City, to build a generative AI tool where you can simply say what you want, and this 3D asset will just generate in front of you, and then you can use that within your lessons, teaching people in different subject matters, from healthcare to, you know, whatever you actually want.
Absolutely amazing. And I think for me, that kind of that synergy between kind of real time and spatial and 3D technology and AI is doing all kinds of wonderful things. You know, we just saw a few weeks ago the world's first AI classroom, where, you know, a system had been trained on a teacher, on a curriculum, and that's kind of empowering kind of students. Where do you see this all going?
It's fairly, I mean, it's really exciting. I mean, from my aspect, I actually have dyslexia, and that used to be sort of a thing that was looked upon as something that was, you know, a struggle and a disability. What's been great recently, I don't know if you've seen in the press, but Richard Branson's just announced the Dyslexic University, where they're actually teaching dyslexic learning. Because what people don't realize is dyslexics have got an advantage of actually visual learning. And we've actually now taken a different look at what we're building to say, actually, well, for people who don't have the ability to visualize, they can write things down, but they can't visualize in their own mind. The tools that we're going to be building will help those people. So it's actually going the other direction now. So all these amazing tools will suit people for different reasons. You know, I use ChatGPT to help rewrite things that I know I want to say, I can visually say, but I can't actually say it, you know, written in a way that is the correct way. So hopefully all these tools across the board are going to help fulfill the gaps that everybody has in different ways of learning and teaching.
How do you think kind of schools, colleges and universities can kind of work close? Because teachers are crazily busy, and, you know, there sometimes isn't the time or the money or the resource to embrace new ways of thinking or new ways of working. How do you think schools, colleges, universities can work better with businesses that want to kind of create new products and ideas? What do you think's kind of missing there?
No, I think yeah, there's a lot of pressure. The one thing we've done is a lot of research into this, and the biggest problem I found is all this new technology and edtech equipment that gets placed in a college and university. there's then a big expectation for teachers and professors to do this in their own time, which is unfair. You know, there's a lot of things, there's marking, there's all the extra pressures of these things. But there is got to be a bit of a you know, sort of help from the universities and the you know, secondary schools is give them some extra time to spend with this technology, but also the AI technology. So hopefully speed up the way they're doing everything else to give them that extra percentage. I've literally just listened to a talk where it's speeding people up by about 25% using AI technology. So hopefully that 25% will give you something back across the board to help you then look at all this new technology. So it's a balancing act that these things do need a bit of effort putting into, but hopefully it will bring it back to speed up the learning processes, marking and lots of other things.
Thank you, Chris. Where can people find out more about you and what you're doing?
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to go into www.Xpllore, that's xpllore.com. If you want to sign up to our early access program, the tool that we're building that we've just spoke about is actually going to be on an early access. So sign up to that, and whoever signs up to that will get to play with the beta before anybody else. So please get involved, and we love your feedback because we're building this for you, not for us.
Thank you, Chris. And we'll be back later on in the day.